It's Bryce Camp and the Cool Kids. You're listening to Epic Radio Network. That's right, epic-radionetwork.com. And I got a special guest in the building. I don't know. Antoinette. That's what it do. Antoinette is up in the building. So how you doing? Put the microphone close to you, Mike.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm great. So tell everybody what you do first.
I am a massage therapist. I've been a therapist going on 6 years this July.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's pretty good.
It is, because I help people.
You know, you're a therapeutic type, right?
Yes.
So you can find all the knots and the stuff. And
yeah.
Are you the type of therapist that put people in pain and make them cry? Or are you the kind that's like borderline?
I do it all. So it just depends.
That's funny.
It just depends. If you are already in pain, then you're going to be in more pain because you came in pain. So the slightest touch, you're going to be like, oh, God. So it's not necessarily putting you in pain.
You notice my face just kind of dropped. I was like, no.
Oh, you know what? We have over 100 modalities, which is 100 different ways.
Okay.
Over 100 different ways to massage people. So
wow.
Everybody knows Swedish, and then they know deep
tissue. Yeah, I think everybody knows Swedish.
And they know deep tissue. And like, don't kill me, don't hurt me, or you can't hurt me. And I'm like, I don't want to hurt you. If I wanted to hurt you,
let me break it down. I don't like that, and it sucks because you got to have it to feel better.
No, you don't.
Thank God. So, what's your phone number? Tell everybody, or how can they get in contact with you?
They can contact me via phone. It's 704-502-4521.
Okay.
Also, you can go to my website, which is Performance Therapy Massage, the number 4, the letter U.com.
Okay, that's what's up. Everybody out there, Epic Radio Land, our family, man, make sure that y'all check out the website. And, you know, people are not used to massage therapy. But once you're in it, you're done, you're stuck.
You're in it, yeah. Because, you know, arthritis, fibromyalgia, depression.
Okay, that's a word I know.
So, those things, massage can help children with asthma.
Oh, word.
Massage helps to open up the pathways, get more
circulation. Cool.
So, it runs the gamut. If your wife, if she was pregnant again, there's prenatal massage.
Gotcha.
There's postnatal massage, you know. And so any veterans out there, any black veterans out there, any veterans out there who need a massage.
There you go.
You know, I want to support the veterans because they need support.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
Definitely.
All right, bet. Well, I get in contact with you. But we wanted to get a good question at hand. Let's go ahead and pop the sound.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the question right here. So we had a conversation within the office, right?
Yes.
And then we started talking about like my boys. I've taught my boys, a few of the kids in the neighborhood. Matter of fact, I had a friend from Facebook and was like, "Can you take my son with you on some of these sites to help out?" Because really, I am about helping that youth. I want them to learn a certain skill set.
Right.
And then you asked about my daughter.
Right.
And I was like, nah.
Yeah, and I was like crushed.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to find the right question to ask.
Okay.
And I guess the question is, are you saying that girls can do what guys can do and guys can do what girls can do, or what is the question that you would think that I guess is in the air?
Well, you said that there are creation roles, and I said, well, it is a creation. So what you're doing is you're taking something that you thought about. You have to write down the concept, and then you have to execute it to bring it into reality.
True.
And so my thing is, that doesn't matter, because if you're talking about creation roles, the top designers are men.
Of course.
Top designers are men.
Yeah.
But who are they designing for? They're designing clothing for women. So in the same light, why could not a woman be in construction and do just as well, and not even to compare herself to a man, but just to have the opportunity to be in this field if she so chooses to, and it not be about a creation role.
I think the biggest thing for me, and I'm going to go ahead and dive into it, not just even as a creation role, because a creation role goes from not just drawing up the plans, because we draw plans for everything, right? Mm-hmm. But then also, when it comes down to executing it And sometimes you have to pick up that hammer and nails. You have to pick up that saw, right, to make it happen.
Right.
Okay. That's something that I feel like as a young girl, I'm not gonna put that in her path.
But why wouldn't you?
No, because there's just a certain time and place for it, and there's a role, there's a role that has to be played, right? A woman is a woman, and a man is a man. There's nothing that you can do as a woman to produce testosterone naturally.
No, that's not true because everyone has estrogen and testosterone.
But you know where I'm coming from. As a majority, I don't. There's no estrogen in my body.
Yes.
Not one hair.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I can tell it. I can get a doctor to test me. It ain't there.
Yes, men and women both have estrogen and testosterone.
I have.
You have more testosterone. I have more estrogen.
Okay.
But both men and women have estrogen and testosterone.
As I'm gonna make the statement, I have zero estrogen in my body.
That is not scientifically correct.
It is.
It's not.
That statement comes from the cave.
But you're not dealing in reality.
But even if a woman does not produce more testosterone in her body than estrogen, period. When you are born a woman, you're born with certain parts. So is a man. And at the end of the day, how you were born is your natural. That's you. It's your natural role.
But that has nothing to do with wanting to create.
It does. It has everything to do. It has everything to do with molding a child. It has everything to do with molding a child and showing them the basics of what they are expected as a child is growing up. Now they choose different. If they choose,
you can choose. You can mold your daughter to know how to cook, to clean, to be compassionate because she's going to grow up and she's going to have a child and be a mother. That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with the fact that if she came to you and said, "Daddy, I would like to learn how to build houses," that has nothing to do with her role as a mother, as a wife. That has nothing to do with it.
She cannot. At this point,
has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it.
It doesn't.
You know, and the reason
you're putting a limitation on her because suppose your sons don't want to go into construction and suppose your daughter is the one that will carry on the family business. You are putting a limitation on her.
At that point, over, like I said, over 18, over 21, yes. As a child that needs to be molded, especially in this society, it's not okay. It's not okay to be a voice of reason. At some point, you have to have a voice of standard. And let me explain something to you. Of course, we know about the haves and the have-nots. And if you don't realize that takes place, it does. The haves have standards. Now, at some point, we can always give a voice of reason towards something. But when you're talking about like a 13, 14-year-old girl, or even boy, or even a 10 to 12-year-old, no, there's a standard. And if you do not raise your child with standards, do not get mad when they grow up with no standards.
This has nothing to do with
standards.
Because you're taking two different things and commingling them as if they have something.
Not at all. They do.
They don't.
Because you can't. Yeah, they do. Because when you leave a construction site, when you leave any type of work, you feel a different kind of way. If you were a security guard, you leave with energy because you ain't done nothing all day. If you leave off of a radio show for like 4 hours, you actually leave very drained. When you leave a site, your muscles are pumped and you feel a certain different way. I do not want my daughter, I want her to be soft, nurturing, loving, childbearing, and ready to be a wife. That does not line up. And me knowing that, I will not put her on those sites. I don't care what she does. I have to have a standard for my child.
So you're saying
yes.
I don't even get the question now. Because you're saying that if your daughter at the age of 13 she comes onto the site, she's gonna feel pumped up and masculine. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because that's how you feel when you leave. She steps in.
How you feel?
No, turn your mic. No, that's how you feel. You picking up the other way. You picking up wood and you gotta pick up this and wipe it off with your hands and just let go of all your cleanliness.
But that has nothing to do.
Hold on, time out.
That has nothing to do.
It has everything to do with your mentality.
That has nothing to do with her mentality. That actually, you're killing her work ethic by telling her that she can't. That she can't do certain things because you set limitations for her. You basically telling her that you basically tell her there are certain things that you can't do because you're a woman. That's sexist. I'm a dude with a daughter, and I'm saying that.
But hold on. Like Shaft said, what did you say, Shaft? You gonna walk away feeling like a man?
No.
Yes, you will.
No.
How many feminine, like actual feminine women?
There are many feminine women in the construction business.
Oh no, they're not.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are because it's good pay if they have to support their children. They are feminine.
In the office.
They are feminine.
No.
Because before there were men and only the men worked, and when women started to work, then they said, well, now the woman is going to feel like a man because where? She is in corporate America. Now nobody bats an eyelash if a woman is in corporate America.
But they're not managers either. They don't run the company. No, they're not.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
Oprah is one of the most powerful women.
Give me the percentage. Hold on. No, hold on. Give me the percentage. Since we want to go there, give me the percentage of women CEOs comparison to male CEOs in Fortune 500. I just love it.
No. They're not a lot, but they're there. They're not a lot, but they're there. It's probably about 2 to 3%.
You're right. It's 2%. And here's the deal. Whether you want to live with this, you have an ideal in your head that this is okay. It is not okay to train a young girl to do manly stuff. It's not.
No one is training her to be manly stuff. You're training her to create. If she came to you and said, Daddy, I want a tree house. Can I build a tree house? What's the difference between a tree house and a dollhouse? She's not saying, I'm going to build a tree house and then, I'm going to play football. She's not saying that. All she's saying is, I want to be able to create something with my hands.
No.
That's a process.
If it was my daughter,
no,
and I owned a construction site, my daughter would be in the office.
Thank you.
She wouldn't be on no scaffold.
Thank you. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world.
No, there's no way I would have my daughter doing that hard labor.
At all.
I would not.
There's
now,
no
my
way.
son,
Thank
my
you.
sons, they carry all the wood.
Thank you. Yeah, at all.
A wheelbarrow full of dirt or concrete.
Come on,
stuff
boy.
like that.
Because when you come on.
But if she want to get in that office, if she want to do the executive type stuff that you do in that office,
Come on.
I want her to do that. But no, I'm not going to teach my daughter that she have to work hard for a living.
Because not hard like that, but because it is. Let me say this real quick. Because us as parents, as men, we hold our daughters on a pedestal because we're supposed to. We're supposed to. This is my pride. My
That
voice.
is your pride and joy, but I'm saying if she came to you, it's not because.
I would say no.
Again,
no.
Okay.
Not even close.
So okay.
Not even close. So we say 21, and it's a lot of 21.
Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So you're saying that as your daughter, Shaft, as your daughter,
Yeah.
you refuse to let them work on the actual site. In the office, that's fine. On the site, that's a negative.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes,
now
exactly.
wait. So would you hire someone else's daughter to
No.
work on your construction
No.
site? Why not?
No.
Why not?
Over 21, and it's illogical, and
Yes,
it's
I would. And you know what?
over 21.
What her daddy want her to do, then who am I?
You know, I can roll with that. No, my daughter, no. You know what? If she finished college and done, if she got a degree in engineering, fine. So be it.
I'll take it a step further than that. My sons, I want them to go to college, and I want them to work this hard.
Yes, I agree with that.
They don't have two calluses on their hand like they
But they
But
don't.
those again, those are different things.
No,
because
no.
no one is talking about having to work hard. I'm saying having the knowledge
Watch
and
this.
the know-how to
But watch this.
build.
Watch this.
If it's a girl or a boy, and if it's a girl, why shouldn't she know how to
Because-
build? Why shouldn't she know how to create?
Because here's the deal. Because here's the deal. The creation does not come without the work on the site. It doesn't happen. You cannot. That's
you're
what
saying, but you're so because it sounds like you're saying she's feeble and she can't do the work.
No. She cannot. She.
Now listen.
What?
Now listen. Listen.
Even
It's not that. Listen. There are certain things that women should not do.
Okay.
That's not what I'm. So I'm not sitting up here.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see what she go with. I got you. Let's see what she go with.
So I'm not saying that. I'm not one of those women that's like, I can do everything a man can do. I don't personally think women should be in the actual battle, in the war, because I'm like, I can't control. So physically, we're made up differently. You can carry all the heavy wood you want all day long because you can do that. Me, I'm liable to break a hip. Not because I'm feeble, because we're made differently.
And that's what I'm saying.
But no. But what I'm saying.
If you get on a site
and see that's
you can't do that. You allowed.
And so hold on.
No, but listen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
If she wants to do it, it's not every woman that cannot do it. If they want to do it, they can do it. And there are women out there that can. So suppose she can't carry the 2x4. She can carry one. Rome wasn't built in a day. Everybody has their strength. There's some women that outwork men. That outwork a man any day. It does depend on what the job is.
I worked for a moving company, 23 years. There's not a woman ever came to the moving company that can outwork me.
Let me say it like this right here.
I've seen them come in.
But let me say it like this right here. And that's the point that, like what I meant about the physicality, right? Because I don't want to subject my daughter to that kind of physicality. Like, I don't want to subject my daughter to any type of, not yet. No. Even if she wanted to do creating, I wouldn't mind if she drew up something and rebuild it. But she cannot touch a saw of mine at all.
So she'll go by her own saw then.
And I'll break it. I'll break it.
How you gonna break her saw?
Look at you looking at me like, you need Andrew thought. You ain't the person that said it, okay? You ain't the person that said it. But, and that's the thing, after you've done that kind of stuff, and you're sitting there and it's 90-something degrees, it's 100-something degrees, you're hot, a shower is out of the question. It's 11. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. A shower's out of the question. You got this whole load you got to knock out. It's got to be done today. The cussing, the snot, the sweat,
Eating lunch with your dirty hands.
chewing on a piece of dirt like it's ranch on your sandwich.
Listen.
But see, hold on. Well, do I really want my precious baby? My pride. I got a pride and joy, and I got my prized possessions. My boys are my prized possessions. My daughter's my pride and joy. I do not want my pride and joy to watch what I'm about to tell you, drop her ham sandwich on the ground, blow it, and she better chew it.
Wait a minute.
People do that in their home. That has nothing to do with anything.
As a child, your daughter had to drop something on the floor in the
outside,
house.
And she picked it up and ate it.
You done gave her that cookie, and she took
Let me tell you something.
off that cookie, but you didn't see it.
And I saw it.
Let me tell you something. So let me tell you something. Because I'm gonna let y'all go, but I'm gonna tell you something. So like the last job, we were stupid. We were cutting the floor because it was raining. So we were cutting the floor inside the living room, which sawdust is everywhere. So you walk in there with your jug of water, right? And you ain't thinking, damn man, I'm cutting this saw. We drinking sawdust.
That's on you. But listen to this. A woman would think of that. She would think of it. She would say, I'm going in there. There's going to be dust. I'm just going to leave the top on and I'll drink when I can. A woman would think of that. So so some of these things.
You say a top? Kind of a what?
A top. A top on the water jug.
That kills morale. Get out of here.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's just foolishness. It's just foolishness. That has nothing to do with anything.
Your beverage has to taste like the atmosphere.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You just.
I'm being a jerk now.
No, I'm not saying you're being a jerk.
I'm being funny, but no,
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. But at the end of the day, as a father, and there's no way in the world I could ever do that. As a father, no, I can't. I will not have that open mind. When they get older, they make whatever choice they want. Because I've always said, as a father, I've always said that once they get a certain age, they graduate high school or college, which they gotta go to college. Because, they just have to. I don't care. I ain't busting my tail for no reason, right?
But 21, but as long as I'm paying for school, it's till she get out of school.
I cannot.
If she's going to law school, it's till she get out of school.
Until she got out of school.
Okay.
So,
if I'm paying, she's still under my care.
because you ain't lifting furniture for no reason.
Yeah, but
So,
but no one is denying that. It's like
But-
you're just trying to put all these
no,
things in there.
but
I'm not denying
no,
that.
I know you're not. But at the end of the day, until you get to a certain point, I will always say, raise your sons, raise your boys like boys, and raise your girls like girls. As they choose their own path, you can do your best to mold them and whatever, because they're gonna make a choice whether you like it or not. But as long as I did my best to influence them to make the right choices, I live with that. But I will not put my daughter nowhere on the site. She came, she looked, and she left.
Right, but that was her choice.
No, if she had a choice, she wouldn't have. Even if there was an extra hammer, and we really needed the help, she gotta go. And I tell the boys to buck up. There's no way in the world my daughter's gonna pick up a hammer in my construction.
Pick that hammer up, she gonna end up being a stud.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hey man,
That's not true.
check it out, man.
No, that is not
Hey
true.
man,
That has nothing to do with it.
Denise is gonna be Dennis
No,
by the time she's done.
Hey man, check this
no,
out,
that
man.
has
You
nothing to
finish
do
or
with
you
it.
done?
That's
You
You
sheer.
finish as you
All
done.
right, go ahead, plug. Before we go ahead, plug.
Cave coming on next. Y'all
Hey.
get ready for it. It's about to go
It's
down.
about to go down a bit. Go ahead and plug yourself one more time.
This is Cave coming on EpicRadioNetwork.com. Y'all get ready
I'm
for
trying
it.
to find a good instrument.
Y'all get ready. It's about to go down. This your boy Life. I got my co-host. Y'all done heard him talking the whole
Lord
time.
have mercy.
Share. You know he can't be quiet. He can't be quiet.
All right, check this out. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and get this instrumental going so we can get up out of here. Cause you ain't gonna be cussing around these good Christian folk.
I have not said one cuss word. I have contained myself very, very well and have been very respectful.
You ain't never
I
lied.
myself.
Go ahead and plug yourself. You know what? Round of applause. Cause this is gonna real.
Because this is about to get real raunchy up in
Look,
here.
if
Well,
we,
just hold it.
Yes,
Mr. Life,
I'm going
hold
to
it,
respect
hold
you
it.
while you're here.
Hold it.
oh yeah, they look like they good people. Look, they good people.
Once y'all exit the building,
You don't have a mic,
once y'all
right?
exit the building, it goes from G to double X.
Anybody who just heard this,
Okay.
he said he caught a headache from not cussing. Anyway, go ahead and plug yourself with the massage therapy business again.
It is Performance Therapy Massage located at 111 West Central Avenue, Suite 205. I am the owner, Antoinette Awolchika. You can contact me via telephone 704-502-4521, or you can go and check out my website at www.performancetherapymassage4u.com. And thank you so much for having me, Epic Radio, Mr. Mason, Mr. Shaft, and Mr. Life.
That's right. She's better with words than I am. All right, man. Shaft and them coming up next. Shaft and God coming up next, man. It's the Cave. Hey, anyway, put God first in everything you do and love those who love you. I'll let y'all later. Peace.
That was interesting.